Hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of my cooking show on YouTube. It's been a very long time coming, but I'm extremely excited for the first episode today, which is going to be a whole roasted chicken. As you can see, this guy is flattened, which means it's been spatchcocked and roasted with a delicious herb and lemon butter. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need, besides your chicken, is salt, and a lot of it. It looks like a lot because it's a lot. This really has two purposes. The first is it obviously seasons our chicken. The second is that it's going to help dry out the skin, which makes it even crispier. I put this on overnight, let it sit in the refrigerator, totally uncovered. And we're gonna, of course, take most of the salt off of this so you're not gonna be completely drowning in salt. Once you removed all of that salt, I like to pat or dry just one more time just to be safe, and then start releasing the skin from the meat, right? Because we're going to put a nice herb butter underneath the skin, so we want to make sure that it's separate. Be careful when you're doing this though, because you don't want to tear the skin. There's a little tear on, it's going to be on everyone's right side. That wasn't me. The butcher did that. You don't have to tell anybody, but it's not the end of the world. Just do your best not to have any tears in your skin. Now it's time for some herb butter. I left this butter out at room temperature for a few hours and just put in herbs that I like. So rosemary, thyme, and then some lemon zest. And from there, we're going to stuff her right in, as you can see. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's just kind of part of this process. If you're like really scared, wear some gloves. It's no big deal. But make sure I'm getting a lot in the breast area because that's the part that tends to go dry the fastest. And you want to make sure that it's completely juicy when we're done roasting this guy. That looks pretty good. Let me get all this butter off my hands, Hey! Once we're all cleaned up, let's put him or her onto a roasting tin with a little rack in there. I just like to separate the chicken from the actual roasting tin. Throw her into the oven at 450 degrees, there it is, for about 1 hour. Depends on the size of your chicken, but anywhere between 50 minutes and 1 hour. It'll cook a little bit faster because the backbone's out. And here we go. Look at that. We are completely crispy on the outside, totally juicy and tender on the inside. That just looks spectacular. What you want to do from here is let this rest for at least 20 minutes before you cut into it. Why? Because there's hot juice inside of something hot. If you cut into it immediately, all the good juice is going to flow onto the cutting board and not stay in your chicken. That's why chickens or any kind of other protein go dry. Almost time to eat. We just need to carve. I need a knife. Here we go. So I'm going to cut down in the middle just to separate everything into two pieces. Then I'm going to cut away the breast. From there, I will cut away the leg whole piece, so the drumstick and the thigh kept on together, and then I'll cut off the wings. So we're all in very neat pieces to serve. I also like to cut the breast into pretty large slices on the bias, just to keep them extra juicy. And there we have it. Absolutely beautiful looking chicken. Woo! Hello. I'll take that. Yoink. Thank you very much. Cut into beautiful pieces, ready to serve. And ooh! Hello. I'll take you too. Yoink. We are looking spectacular. Thank you everyone for watching the first episode of my show. I'm very excited to continue. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.